How do you feel after your stretch? I hope your brain is turned on and ready to learn lots today, because I am going to blow your mind with what we are about to learn. So far we have learnt our D string and our A string. But now I'm going to teach you a new note called G. But it is not your G string. We are staying on the D string and we are going to start using our fingers. Oh yes. So I will show you what our first note will look like. It is a G. We call it G. This is what it looks like. So as you can see, I'm pushing down onto my D string and I am pushing my first finger, my pointer finger, onto the yellow stripe, my second finger, my middle finger, onto the red stripe, and my third finger, or my ring finger, pushing down onto the blue stripe. That's 3 fingers all down at once. Can you see them pressing down there? I want you to keep your pinky finger up in the air, but you will have your 3 fingers pushed down onto your string. Not too hard, but just enough so that you can just see that tiny little bit of movement. So that's too light. I just need you to push down just like that. Good. Now I want you to also make sure when you put your fingers down that you can see there's a little gap all the way through. Can you see the tunnel? All the way through to the top of the violin. We have to make sure that's there. We also have to make sure that our thumb is next to our first finger. And you just want your thumb pointing up in the air, and we want to also make sure that we don't have pancake hands. We don't want a pancake wrist. See how flat that is? Flat like a pancake. We don't want that. So if you have a pancake hand, I'm going to call out pancakes, pancakes. I love pancakes, I love eating pancakes, but I don't want a lazy pancake hand. We need to make sure that our wrist is away from the violin. There should be a nice gap there. A good way to think of it is, think of if there's a little bit of a pin or a thumbtack that's stuck there, and you don't want to squash your hand against it because that would hurt. So every time I yell out, pancake, I want you to make sure that your wrist is away from the instrument. You don't need to push all the way out here because that turns into a circle, but we want to just make sure that we have a lovely line down here and then a lovely line straight up to your shoulder. So can you see that triangle there? You want to make sure that there's an upside down triangle. Good. So let's have a go at that. So first of all, making sure that we just put our instrument on top of our shoulder. Show me your hands. Pop your left hand on the shoulder like we've always done. And now this time, lift your first 3 fingers. Try to keep your pinky down. That's a bit tricky. Try to lift your first 3 fingers. Take your hand away and down towards the stripes. Put your first finger on your yellow stripe, your middle finger on your red stripe, and your blue stripe will have your 3rd finger. Make sure that your pinky is just nice and loose. He's just relaxing. As you can see, I will have a little bit of a tunnel through there. It's very small, but can you see it? Just there. That's what we need. Make sure that your thumb is also pointing upwards. Okay, so this will make the note G. I'm going to play it for you with my pincer fingers. Can you have a go at that note for me? Very good. Play it a few times. Good. If your instrument sounds a bit funny, if it's making a bit of a funny sound, make sure that your fingers are right on their tippy toes. So they're not flat like this. They're right up onto their tippy toes. Can you see that? Make sure that the tippy toes are always happening, and that way you will have the best note. So again, this is what a G sounds like. Oh, very good. Can you play some more G's for me? Good. Lots of plucking G's. And stop. Well done. So we're going to stay there and we're going to look at our first piece of music. This is called Let's Play G, or Let's Read G, sorry. And this is how it goes, just listening and watching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa. 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 Now it's your turn, join me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you go? Hopefully that was easy. Maybe we should give it one more turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa. 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 Well done. Okay, popping our violins down and rolling our shoulders a little bit. Using that exact note, we're now going to learn a piece of music called Jungle Walk with a backing track. So you are already going to learn a new piece of music using those fingers. So let me play this piece of music for you first. You are just watching and listening for now. Here is what it looks like. And as you can see, we're still on the D string, so the orange string, but we are using 3 fingers on our 3 lines with our pinky finger up in the air to make the note G. So listening and watching, and this is what Jungle Walk sounds like. Counting in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I like the sound of that one. Did you like the sound too? It's now your turn to play it with me. So making sure that your instrument is on your shoulder, your 3 fingers are on their tippy toes, your pinky finger is up in the air, your thumb is up in the air next to your first finger, your pointer finger, getting our pincers ready onto the D string, ready to play some G's. Okay, looking at the start of the music and counting in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Get ready for G, go! Oh, well done, good job. We're going to do that one again now. So again, one more check, make sure that your 3 fingers are on their pinky toes, your pinky finger is up in the air, your thumb is up in the air next to the yellow line, and get your pincers ready and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. and get ready for G, go! Well done. I'm so proud of you. You have learnt your first note with fingers on your violin. You are so clever. Thank you for a wonderful lesson today, and tomorrow we're going to learn another new note. So I will see you then. Make sure that your brain is turned on, full of music and ready to work for you for the rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.